Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a press-on nail tutorial, and these are the supplies I'm going to be using. I am going to be using some almond nails I got from Amazon for this look today, and I'm just going to be doing these for myself, but I'm still going to give you the tutorial as if I was making it for someone else, except I just would not be sizing them on my own nails, and I would have the customer send me their sizes or get the full set of 20 nails. Once I have each press-on nail fitted sidewall to sidewall on my natural nail, I'm just going to take these putty pieces and cut it into 10 different pieces, fit it onto the underside of the press-on nail, and then stick it onto this nail holder. If you don't have one of these nail holders, you can use command strips, or you can DIY it and even use like popsicle sticks or skewers. Now I'm just going to go in and shape up the free edge of the nail. There is a little ledge on the free edge of each of the press-on nails. Just that's how it comes from production. So I'm just going to take off that ledge and then buff each nail so that way the gel polish will adhere. Now I'm just wiping off any dust and debris with the alcohol wipe so we can prep for the gel polish. And I'm just going to do 2 coats of each color of gel polish. And then for the ombre nails, I ended up doing like 8 coats on these. It took forever. It really turned out pretty, so I guess it was worth it. But next time I do an ombre, I'll definitely probably use a different method, like my airbrush machine or acrylic or like a pigment powder. Now this is the ombre sponge method. I'm just taking a cosmetic or makeup sponge and just applying each of the 2 color polishes on either end of the sponge and then just dabbing it from side to side on the nail. And then I'll just cure 60 seconds in between each coat until I have my desired ombre. Now here I'm just going in for my designs. I'm using my Zulay bling adhesive to adhere the rhinestones. So I'm just applying them, not in any particular way, just trying to see what I come up with. And sometimes you'll see me applying the rhinestones to the nail without any adhesive, just so I can see how it looks before it officially glues to the nail. Now once I'm ready to set the rhinestones in place, I'm just going to spray them with my hurry up glue dryer. And then for this nail is the iridescent powder. So I just took the top off and just rubbed any excess directly onto the nail and then rubbed it in with my finger. It's not adhered to the nail with anything other than the tacky layer of the gel polish. And after I apply that, I'm just going to apply the top coat to seal it in. And this here is probably like the third or fourth coat of the ombre. Like I said, I did do a lot. I believe it was like 8 to 10, but just keep doing it until it looks good. It did take a little while. I didn't think it was going to turn out right, but in the end, you'll see once I applied the top coat, it turned out really pretty. Now for this crystal nail, I'm just applying rhinestones around the perimeter of the nail, and I believe these are SS3 crystals. They're the smallest one that comes in it, but yeah, I just applied it all the way around the nail with the zulay adhesive, and then the same with the other one, I sprayed it in place to dry. And sorry about my hair, y'all. You're gonna keep seeing it. It's curly girl problems. Now I'm just going in with my Koopa top coat, and after I cure that for 60 seconds, I'm just going to remove the nails from the putty, and then I'm going to file them down on the sides just because some gel polish seeped over and it did cure. So I just want to file that down to make sure all of the edges are straight and not jagged. And while I'm applying the top coat, I am not applying it on the crystals. If you do, it will cause them to get dull. So I'm just applying it around the crystals. And then for some designs, I will take like an art brush and put top coat on it just so I can get in between the cracks and crevices to make sure everything stays put. And here's how the ombre turned out. It did turn out pretty, but I'm glad I was only doing one nail on each hand. If I was doing all 10 nails, it would have taken like over an hour, or probably even longer than that, because 8 to 10 coats, it definitely takes a long time. So if you do decide to do that method, then just be prepared to sit some time aside. Now, after I filed up the nails, I'm just wiping them down with an alcohol wipe. If these weren't my nails, I would be wearing gloves just to make sure there's no fingerprints on them. But here is the final look boxed up. I hope you guys like these nails. If you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.